And we have a foul ball right there. We're back live. We had technical difficulties. Our camera overheated and had a battery problem. So we've changed out to a new GoPro camera and synced up with the live feed. So we're back live. There are 2 outs in the inning. Sam Ridley came on and struck out Monster Victoria, one of California's best players in the 2-hole. California does have a runner at second, leading 3-0. And a really nice pitch there, but just off the plate, unfortunately. Brings up our number 4 hitter. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Let's see if Sam can get a ground ball or a pop-up right here to get us out of the inning and get Alabama back to the plate to hit. Leaves that pitch a little high for ball 1. And really nice pitch there in the top of the zone. 1-1 count with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. They will be moving on contact. Runner at second really itching to go. Really nice curveball there by Sam Ridley. Drops perfectly in the zone here. Coach down at third base calls time to talk with his batter. Would not be surprised to see runner at second trying to move here before the pitch is made. He's been itching to go to third for a few pitches. Runner with a lot of speed. And there's a great strike 3. Foul tip straight into the catcher's mitt. Christian Thompson does a fantastic job of hanging onto that ball to retire the side. As we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, California National ahead 3-0. Let's see if Alabama can respond. We'll take a short break. California's warm-ups are done and we're ready to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. We have our catcher, Christian Thompson, coming up to bat. He takes that one for strike 1, breaking ball. This pitcher has shown time and time again he can throw the breaking ball for a strike. There's another one that's grounded to third base. He has a chance to beat it out, and the third baseman, just with a tremendous play, fielding the ball almost right behind the bag, makes the long throw over to retire Christian Thompson, who got down the line really fast, but does retire the runner for out number 1 here in the bottom of the third. Now we have TJ Medina up to bat. TJ is DHing for the pitching position in this game. On deck we have Ross Christie. TJ lifts that ball into right field down the foul line, but it is caught by the right fielder for out number 2. Which brings Ross Christie up to the plate. It looks like the Team California will be making possibly a pitching change. No, he motions down to the bullpen, tells them to keep throwing. They just kind of started getting warmed up. I think this is just a little bit of a delay tactic to give them a little extra time to get some throws in and get warmed up. Pitching rules in this game: you can't go past 3 innings of work to be able to come back and pitch any of the rest of the tournament. You throw more than 3 innings in any game and you are done for the tournament, with it being a 3-day tournament. Of course, bracket play starting tomorrow. So this pitcher is in his 3rd inning of work. Really nice fastball right there. Ross swung through. See if Ross can find a way on base. There's a curveball lifted foul back behind us, hitting up on top of the roof that covers the stand area. It's rolling. It's probably going to roll right into our laps. And there it comes. And Ross took that one for ball 1 outside. So we have a 1-2 count. And there's a breaking ball that broke just way too much.
I mean, it's almost every other pitch.
Yeah.
It's just fastball, curveball. 15 to 20 mile an hour difference between the two. He's basically just saying, man, if y'all figure it out, good luck.
And there's a fastball that everybody in yellow thought they had got the strike 3, but their opinion really didn't matter, because it was called ball.
It was probably out. This umpire's calling a real strike zone.
And there's ball 4. Really nice bat there for Ross Christie.
All right, AJ.
Got AJ Kramer. Be interesting to see if he chooses to bat from the right side or left. It looks like he is going to bat from the right side.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier. I think he's
a little more comfortable there.
Yeah, I think he's thinking, man, you know what? I've gotten some barrels over here. So for right now, this is where I need to be.
A little pickoff attempt at first base, but Ross is back easily. California does have a pitcher in the bullpen warming up, and foul tip back into the catcher's mitt there for strike 1. Runner does go on the curveball, picked a good pitch to go, and the catcher lost grip on it. So Ross Christie gets a stolen base easily there. So we have a runner in scoring position for Team Alabama.
Bring him on in.
However, with 2 outs, we're going to need a base hit to drive in Ross. And there's a ball low on the ground.
Yeah, this pitcher can get a little wild, but he's
like the shortstop calls a little time to go talk to the pitcher. Maybe they're thinking about Worried about Ross Christie moving here, trying to steal third potentially. They have a pickoff move in store, or maybe it's a stall tactic. They're giving the pitcher in the bullpen a little bit more time. Looks like the coach has come out now for the second trip, and he will be pulling his pitcher. May not want to burn any more of his pitches with a 3-0 lead right here. So they've got a new pitcher coming on to pitch. Hello.
I'm okay with that pitch. I know they got another good one, but we're having trouble with it. Just say that. It's heavy.
So the new pitcher for California will be Jordan Leon. Very accomplished baseball player. I believe plays for the RBI Elite, if I said that correctly, or Elite RBI, whichever way it is. Really, really accomplished travel ball team out of Texas.
Yeah, he's warming up at 81.
Yeah, I heard Coach Miller talking before the game, and he suspected that we would probably see Leon at some point in time, whether it was today or whether it might be in bracket play tomorrow. But obviously they probably have their pitchers on a pitch count and not wanting to burn anybody to be able to use them again tomorrow.
Yeah, I bet you that, shoot, we may only see him
maybe just for an inning.
Yeah, maybe for just this out. Or I bet he doesn't go longer than the next inning. I mean, just based on what I'm seeing right now. But I'd rather this team face some velocity instead of that 60-mile-an-hour curveball that we were unsuccessful on. Let's see. He's lower 80s right here.
Jordan Leon on the mound from Northridge, California. He will be replacing the last pitcher, and it's actually in the middle of the at-bat against A.J. Kramer. There is 2 outs in the inning. And first pitch down the line, and unlike the New York Yankees, the pitcher did get over and cover first base.
Unlike the New York Yankees.
Quite possibly cost the New York Yankees a win in the World Series, and handed the Dodgers.
That allowed the Dodgers to come
win
back
in the World
from a
Series.
5-0 lead.
deficit, yes.
5-0 deficit. Yankees were feeling good.
Just like that, easy ground ball to first base, and the pitcher just decided, no, I'm not going to cover the bag today.
Yeah, arguably, a top 5 pitcher in the league.
Absolutely, no doubt.
Forgot to go cover.
But it's a great lesson learned for all baseball players of all ages. It's just the little, this game really comes down to the little things. And, something little like a pitcher on a ground ball to the right side, making sure he gets over to cover first base. He may not be needed, but he needs to be there just in case, because you never know when you might need him. So the other night with the World Series, Cole just decided, no, I'm not going to go cover first base. He started that way. I don't know what made him hesitate not to want to finish, but he just kind of quit. We have Sam Ridley back to pitch the top of the 4th inning. Team Alabama was able to get a runner in scoring position in the bottom of the third inning, but was unable to get him in with 2 outs. We'll see if we can hold Team California National. There are 2 teams from California, actually, Brad. There's California National and then California American.
This is national.
This is the national team. This is definitely what you would call the A team of the two teams from the state of California. Many of these players, even though they're from California, travel to the East Coast to play on a lot of the travel ball circuit, perfect game tournaments, PBR tournaments, and so a lot of these Alabama kids are very familiar with the California boys because they've played them multiple times over the years.
This is the pitcher.
This is actually the pitcher, the relief pitcher, Jordan Leon, come up to bat here to lead off the top of the 4th inning against Sam Ridley. There's a good strike called. Brings us to a 2-1 count.
This is another potential football player as well.
If he's not, somebody's missing out.
Yeah.
From time to time, you'll find some players that obviously look the part to be able to play 2 sports, but they will just concentrate on one sport, whether it's football or baseball. And
yeah. Some parents don't let their kids play football.
True. So now Jordan Leon takes the walk, but he will have a courtesy runner since he is now the pitcher on record. Sam leaves that pitch high in the zone. Ball 1.
This is a good double play opportunity.
Absolutely.
That's a pretty good spot.
This is actually your starting pitcher for California National. His first plate appearance, he laid down a bunt, sacrifice bunt, moving runners from first to second over to second and third. He's not the fastest runner on the team. There's a good opportunity. Got him at second and could not make the scoop at third. Just a little bit of an errant throw. Had time to make the double play and just could not turn it.
He got rid of it quick.
Sam Ridley fielded the ball.
He went right where he was supposed to.
Sam Ridley did a really good job of fielding the ball from the pitching position. He spun around quickly to get the lead runner at second for the out. Then Campbell Tillman's throw to first was rushed just a tad, and it got off behind the bag just a little bit. Could not be gloved.
He had about another half step of time.
Yeah.
But it's hard to tell. I mean,
tried to rush it maybe just a little bit. Trip Morris almost made a really nice play, trying to scoop it behind the plate, behind the bag. But here we are with 1 out and a runner at first. Team California did make a substitution. Since that pitcher is not pitching anymore, they made a substitution with a pinch runner.
Yeah, I think he's out of the game.
He can re-enter if he would. Coach chooses to. There's a nice strike by Sam Ridley on the inside half. Time called by Batter in the box. Sam steps off the rubber and fakes a pickoff, but does not throw. Runner does go. It's a strike called. Throw is late to second base. Fielded by Campbell Tillman. California has a stolen base there with a runner in scoring position now with 1 out in the inning. Here in the top of the 4th. Really good job of that runner stealing the bag, especially with a left-handed pitcher facing him. There's a sharply hit ground ball, scooped up by Wisdom. Oh! By Land Sharpless, but the throw was just a little low.
Oh!
And first baseman Trip Morris not able to hang on to it. It was down in the dirt. Land did a really nice job of gloving that ball, looking the runner back with Bryant Wisdom crossing behind him to cover third. Just left that throw a little bit low. It's the little mistakes that seems to be that Alabama's making in this game that a really good team like California National will make you pay for, and that's been 2 runners at first base that could have been thrown out, and we should be out of this inning. But now those 2 runners are on base on first and second with 1 out in the inning.
Yeah.
See if Team Alabama can battle out of this situation. And the runners are moving with a strike called. Christian Thompson decides to throw it to second. Didn't feel like he had any chance at third. The runner got a really good jump there at third. So the runners now have moved from second to third.
With 1 out.
With 1 out, as the base runner now puts the bag back in place. Every time someone slides into second hard, it seems to come dislodged from the ground. They've got second base stuck back in its place. And Sam Ridley prepares to pitch to the batter with runners at second and third in scoring position with 1 out. Really nice pitch there. Breaking ball in for a strike. Number 2, Suzuki, right-handed, very athletic build at the plate. Sam Ridley didn't like what he looking for 2 outs. What a big out that was, Brad.
Yeah, it was. It was right across the knees. And right now, Sam, he's having to do it himself right this moment.
He's looking. He's having runners at second and third. Both of those guys got on ground balls that very well could have and should have been outs. But instead, Team Alabama comes up with 2 errors that allows this inning to go on. Like I said, if a great team like Team California, 3, 4, 5 outs in 1 inning. But let's see if Sam can get through there. And a foul ball sharply hit back at us off the net. It's the on-deck batter for California retrieves that foul ball. Murakami. He was in one of those Die Hard movies. And breaking ball just left a little bit too high. A little too high.
What's the count here?
I've forgotten.
Yeah, me too. I still hadn't gotten over the low throw first.
I understand.
We should be hitting.
And a runner breaks home, steps off the mound, and tags the runner really good job of Ridley and Thompson working together there. Runner at third broke to home trying to steal the bag. Sam realizes it, being a left-handed batter, he's got his back to the third baseman, the third runner, and just at the last moment realizes he steps off the rubber, throws it home, makes a good throw home to Thompson, who applies the tag before the runner slides across the plate. And that retires California National in the top of the fourth inning. So here we go to the bottom of the fourth. We'll take a short break, and hopefully Team Alabama can rally right here for some runs and put some runs on the board. Big play, big play.
Let's want to hit, let's want to hit.
Hey, let's go, guys. Let's go.
Woo, woo. Let's go, let's go. That's better. Right.
Seemed to be some discussion about
There's some kind of
possible batting order or a number of batters being batted.
Is there some rule where you can bat 11 first time through and then drop to 9?
No, once your batting order is established, you have to, once you give your lineups to the umpires at home plate before the game, you're stuck with that lineup, however many it may be. In this tournament, you're able to bat 9, 10, 11, or you have the option of batting your entire lineup, which most of these teams for this all-state games have, anywhere from 15 to 16, 17 players. So not many teams want to bat 16 in a lineup, but there are a lot of teams that are batting 9, 10, or 11. In Alabama's lineup today, we have 10 in the lineup with a DH batting for our pitcher.
So that really means 9.
But
is that right?
No, it means
Okay,
batting 10.
we
batting 10.
So we have an extra hitter.
Right. But for some reason there, we have Evan Cox coming to the plate. It should be Harlem Fuller, unless not sure exactly what's happened here, unless
Now, could he inject the 11th player before it gets to him? Like if you start with 10 and then you hadn't got through the lineup yet, can you add a player?
don't know. I think what the question was the way it was written. They used him block as the pitcher in the 11th spot. He did draw a line showing that's where he should have written him down here in the pitcher's position. Possibly, I'm not really sure.
So the other coach caught that,
yes,
and came up and he was saying, y'all have 11.
Right. And so instead of Harlem Fuller, We had to make a decision to put someone in that 11th spot.
Well, then Evan Cox.
So Evan Cox is
I
coming
mean,
into
I feel great about the 11th player. I can tell you that.
And that's a ball. And Evan Cox
And
comes
he's
in. Hey, he comes in off the bench, short notice, no warm-ups, and he takes a walk right here. So now we have the top of the order, which we thought we were going to be batting with the top of the order, but now it's even better. We have the top of the order with a runner on,
With not just any runner.
with one of the fastest runners on the team.
Be smart, be smart.
Really good base runner in Evan Cox, and now we have Harlem Fuller, the leadoff, and there's a ball all the way to the backstop. Evan Cox will easily get to second base, rounding it very hard. The idea of maybe going to third, but not.
Right.
So we appreciate California National calling Team Alabama on that mistake in the lineup and giving us our first runner in scoring position with no. Potentially being a big inning for us. Harlem Fuller up to bat. Needs to be really, with this pitcher, in my opinion, Brad, just sitting dead fastball. He hasn't proven that he can throw a breaking ball in for a strike, and that one is left very high.
Yeah,
It's a completely different pitcher than the one we saw in the first 3 innings.
I'm real thankful that first pitcher's out. I think it would have taken us all game to figure him out.
Right.
It may have been too late. Now we've got a chance. There's a lot of baseball left.
Oh, and that one gets away.
Is that strike 3?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, Harlem's just getting out of the way there.
Yeah, just moving out of the way.
He's thinking about that pitch he just saw, which that was a better curveball, more of a slider.
Right, off the plate a little bit. But moves up Evan Cox to third base. Just 90 feet away from scoring Team Alabama's first run.
Let's see, what's the count here?
And Harlem fouls that ball directly back. So I'm trying to adjust our camera angle. Hopefully that foul ball rocked the net pretty hard. And there's a
Go Harlem.
ball down in the. Harlem's thrown out on the drop third strike. First base. But again, it's pitch breaking balls. It hasn't really. That was the first one, in my opinion, he's thrown for an actual called strike.
And they look good.
And coming up with a great hit to right center in the gap. Nice single RBI, plating 3-ton California.
I'd like to see Nate make it 3-3.
He could do it in a real quick. That's back-to-back batters. He started off with the breaking ball.
That did wake up our dugout a little bit there.
Here's some chanting from the Alabama side.
Nice, nice. When you get back.
Pitcher makes a pickoff move to first base. Keep Bryant a little bit closer. And the line drive to center. Safely make it to second base. We have back-to-back hits for the first time in the game with Nate Malone and Bryant Wilson. Back-to-back hits, and that ball's the California National coach to make a trip to the mound. He is making some changes defensively, possibly bringing someone in to come pitch. We'll see if he makes a chain mound. I don't think he is as of yet. He is going to leave his pitcher in, Jordan Leon. The last two batters have done a good job of timing up. It looks like brought one out of the field. That be going to in the bullpen to be on standby for to be their next relief pitcher. There is one out in the inning. California leads 3-1. Team Alabama has runners at first and second with Land Sharpless up to bat. There's a ball in the dirt. Start the count out 1-0. Really good job of Land staying off that pitch. Have Campbell Tillman on deck. And very close at second base. Really nice spin move there by Jordan Leon with a pickoff. As we know, Bryant Wisdom likes to get very generous leads. They got him leaning towards third. There's Land Sharpless, lifts a foul for the net on to field number 4 over beside us to our right side.
Right here.
And there's a swinging strike. And Sharpless with 2 strikes on him, gonna really dig into the box and work really hard. Catcher's asking for it a little high. He wants it elevated, possible elevated fastball. And he got a swinging strike by Land Sharpless for out number 2. So we move on to Campbell Tillman with 2 outs in the inning. See if he can continue this little rally by Team Alabama. Strike 1 swinging by Campbell Tillman. Another swinging strike.
Well, ever since we were talking about the curveball, he's found.
Let him curve him a little bit. He had not thrown one strike.
And now he's
Prior to that,
he is
mainly been bouncing them in the dirt. And that one is down low for ball 1. Brings the count to 1-2 with 2 outs. Runners will be moving back of the back. Shortstop comes. Gives the pitcher a couple of words of wisdom. Really like to see if we can squeak through a hit here and another 3-1 California here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that pitch is way outside in the dirt. Catcher made a good diving catch at it. 2-2 count for Campbell Tillman. And strike 3 called on the outside of the plate. So it takes us to the 5th inning. Takes us to the 5th inning. Looks like Sam Ridley will be going back out to the mound to pitch. We'll take a short break. Here we are starting the top of the 5th inning. Sam Ridley on the mound once again. Has ball 1 high. Here's ball 2 lifted into left field, but right at Harlem Ford. Did not have to make more than about a step back, right in the glove. Really good job there to start this inning by Sam. Throwing the ball in the zone and letting them get themselves out. Left-handed batter in the box. Little lefty-lefty matchup right here with Sam Ridley throwing from the left side. Murakami batting from the left side. That ball is left low. Breaking ball left high in the zone. Just looking at some football scores around SEC today. You've got Ole Miss putting a absolute crushing Arkansas up 63-31, still playing in late in the 4th quarter. Oklahoma decided to conference. Probably good for Oklahoma to go out of conference, but they win 59-14 against Maine. Who knew they played football in Maine? But then a very close game down on the Plains. Vanderbilt leading Auburn 10-7 with about 10 minutes left in the ball game. Oh, man, that golf is well dead. Throw all the way from foul territory by Tripp to land, but runner was able to get to third safely. No Willard, other with 1 out, but an errant pickoff move there. So now Team California with 1 out has a runner 90 feet from home plate. See what they try and do here, whether Team Alabama infield starts creeping into the grass, trying to hold that runner at third base. And it's a solid hit right up the middle. Will easily plate that run. Again, that's Team Alabama making yet another mistake today in this game. Uncharacteristic mistake. Ends up costing us runs. Now it's Team California National. They have Team Alabama for 1 here in the inning. A lot of conversation with the California coach, with the head umpire behind the plate, trying to decide if he can, what he can do here. Running, have a pitch rudder coming in. So we have Sam Ridley set to go here from the left side. Another just a little easy pick play. Trying to keep the runner a little bit closer. Runner sprint. And the runner stole second base. Like the batter just squared the bunt to show a little bunt. And no intention, real intention of bunting. It's a spot where team does not want to give up any more runs. 4-1 right here. This is popped up out of play. Back on the field behind it. Fields here at Texas baseball fields of, I'm sorry, I really butchered that. It's Premier Baseball of Texas field. Are very close to the ball from one to the other, back and forth. Fans are rather well protected with the net overhead and roof line. That ball is fouled straight back into the backstop. Runner is third. Christian makes a good throw down to third base, but the runner is safe, stealing third. Moving 90 feet closer to home plate with one out. Really does have a 1-2 count on the batter. Really nice if we could get him a swinging strikeout, called strikeout. And that is exactly what he did with a check swing.
I think they call that a sword.
A sword?
That is a sword.
Very nice job out there.
The sword.
Mound
3-4.
A really good job and a dangerous batter coming in here with Monster Victoria. Runner breaking towards home. Sam was able to step off and take a look at him. I did try to still at home the last inning, and Sam was able to throw him off. Really nice strike there coming back, starting ahead of Victoria. Victoria is a player we've played against multiple times over the years with ZT National out of California. That ball is low. Victoria being a very high-rated player nationally. This is a big matchup for Sam, and he rips that ball, but he sends that straight to the human vacuum cleaner out there in center, where fly balls go to die.
Yeah.
Do not hit a fly ball at Nate, or Nate will gobble it up for you.
Do not hit a line drive anywhere near Nate, or he will gobble it.
Really good job by Nate Malone there to get back on that ball. It was very well struck by Victoria. Very strong hitter. Nate got back on the ball to retire the side and send us to the bottom of the fifth. California leading 4-1 over Team Alabama. We'll take this short break.
So the regular standard GoPro usually draw all over at 10 feet.
This one right here?
Without having anything. Because you got like battery program too. But if you seal it up, it's good for 10 feet.
So it can just sit in the rain. I feel crazy.
You learn something every day.
About a camera I've had for like 4 years. Actually, longer than that.
Right.
Jeez, Louise.
Maybe we got first and goal with 5 minutes left on Auburn, up 10-7. And this quarter only completed 8 passes. It's just, I don't know how. Their starting running back only has 27 yards. How are they winning this ball?
Other team and follow the team. Everything goes wrong. Follow Auburn.
Another score update. SEC football. We have Vanderbilt 10-7 with 5 minutes left to play, but Vandy has its second and goal from the Auburn 4 with an opportunity to possibly put this game away. But to baseball, sport that is important. Got Trip Morris at bat. Been one of the absolute star players for Team Alabama over the first 3 ball games. Strike called there. We have Coach Miller crossing behind on plate. And strike 2 called on the outside of the plate. That ball is in the dirt for a ball. 2-2 count. And Trip Morris laces this ball into left field for a leadoff base hit for Team Alabama. Really good piece of hitting right there by Trip Morris.
That's a big lead off.
It's the second consecutive inning that Team Alabama has had a
Do we know where we're at on
runner.
time?
That I don't know.
I could probably go find out.
That's something for my statistician to figure out, is how much time. The foul ball. Off to the right side.
Yeah,
Looks like C.J. Terry on deck.
His breaking pitches become a lot.
He really has improved that pitch since he first started, but we've been able to barrel some balls up and get some base hits off of him. Let's see what Thompson can do right here. Digging into the batter's box. Looks like they're wanting to go away from him, and he held up in a check swing. See if they appeal that to the umpire in the field. Home plate umpire says no swing. Trip Thompson did. Trip was able to get over to second base. Christian Thompson. Trip Morris at second base in scoring position with no outs. And Christian safe at first base. Really, you talk about that can get down the line. That was a bang bang play. Trip Morris seemed to do the shortstop just a little bit cutting and his face while he was in the ball, but didn't interfere with the play in any shape, form, or fashion. Makes the throw over to first, and looks like Christian Thompson out the jump. Have the California National coach out there to discuss that with the umpire in the field and see what he's looking at. And now we have runners at first and third with no outs. Great opportunity. Great opportunity.
CJ Terry, did he just come in?
I believe he did. This is his first. I believe this is CJ Terry back. Wow.
Looking good.
Wow. Just got an up from the Auburn Vandy. Vandy did score to go up 17-7 with 4 minutes left in the game. This will be first time in University of Vanderbilt. I'm not even sure which way they say it, that they will have beaten both Alabama and Auburn in the same year. And there's a hard hit ball and a diving center fielder misses the ball. CJ Terry all the way around second. Comes in for a stand-up triple. He is on the bag with 2 RBIs. What a great pitch hit by CJ Terry to drive in 2 runs. Christian Thompson wheeling around all the way from first base to score from first. What a fantastic hit by CJ Terry. The biggest hit of the game. Has just cut the score to 3. And from California as they make a pitching change, we will take a short break. Really nice job there by CJ Terry.
I've been getting snagged the whole time. I've been sitting here right here like this. Brand new order stamp. 15. That's why they're $15 at Costco.
Great hit, CJ!
22 or 23. So like the relief pitcher for Team California is number 22, Blake Barberina. Hard throwing young man. See if we can get his velocity in just a moment, but throw. Probably I would. We got Ross Christie up to bat.
Yeah, my little
Score is 4-3 California. 4-3 California, but more importantly, we have CJ Terry, who just hit a 2 RBI triple, stand-up triple, is 90 feet away from tying this ball game with no outs.
Now we
Infield in for California. And then strike one to Ross Christie with AJ Kramer on deck. Looks like he's warming up from the left side this time. And that's low in the dirt for ball one. 1-1 count.
3 mile an hour fastball.
83, okay. And a really nice ball there for a strike, called strike. Need Ross to try and put this ball into play to see if we can make something happen. It is in slightly. Second baseman's playing back just a little bit. And that ball was up high. 82 mile an hour fastball. Missed the location. Even the count in 2. Ross Christie. There's lifted the ball foul back over on the field number 4 again.
It's the third curveball he's seen. He took first. So that's
well, 2 strike gonna play a little more. And that ball is down and in. Really good job, Christie, working a full count. Pitcher working out of the windup. And strike. He probably was elevated up in the zone that he took. Really was a pretty bad Ross, even though it didn't end up wanted. So we have AJ Kramer, who will be now flipping sides and batting from the left side. He's batted twice in this game from the right side. Now he's going to bat in the left side, see if he can get something in play here to possibly plate the leading run. I'm sorry, the tying run. Score being 4-3 California. Alabama will opportunity to tie this game up 4-4. We can possibly get a ball in play through the infield or a sac fly to the outfield. Oh, pitch called a strike on the inside corner. Just missed a field goal, for those wondering. That should probably secure the win for the Commodores with a missed Auburn field goal. Anchor down, folks.
Alabama and Auburn's going to be trying to hire the Commodores head coach.
He's definitely going to get some offers, most likely.
Yeah.
AJ fouls the ball off. And there's a ground ball to the right side, and it will tie the ball game. CJ hesitated for second baseman never looked at him. He was just set on getting his out at first base, and CJ took off running. That was a very odd infin, not to look the runner back. So we now have a tie ball game, 4-4, with a ball off the pitcher's glove and will be safe at first base. Safe first base. An infield ground ball that caromed off the pitcher's glove, bouncing towards the third base side, and it only takes a small hiccup with Evan running the bases, and he's going to be safe. So Evan, a very speedy runner, is safe at first with 2 outs. Brings us back to Harlem Fuller, our leadoff batter. This game all squared 4-4, and that pitch is well off the plate.
Good job by Harlem.
I wonder if Coach Miller's thinking about, now that the score is tied 4-4,
Let me check time.
maybe pulling out one of his big guns to see what he makes, what kind of decision he makes. And Harlem Fuller got fooled by a breaking ball there. Pulled the string on. Aces were 80 miles an hour, fast on 68 miles an hour.
We are 1 hour 47 minutes into the game.
Okay, so we'll probably have enough for one more inning.
So we would like to go ahead and score a run.
Oh, if we could, certainly, if we could take the lead right here, really put the pressure on California. The one. And we do have a stolen base in its position. Really good jump there by Evan, and a really strong throw by the catcher. And once again, the base seems to come dislodged, as it has almost every time a base runner has slid into the base.
Hit right here. Evan's coming.
Oh, and a swing and a miss by Harlan Fuller. The game is the game up after 5 innings, 4-4. Really big momentum inning there for Team Alabama. Now it looks like we will have C.J. Terry, who had the best hit of the game, 2 triple, come out for a relief.
I wonder if Sam run out of it. I wonder if he ran out of pitches.
We'll take a brief break while CJ warms up.
Let's go, boys!
And here we started this inning and really had a new ball with Team Alabama scoring 3 runs there in the bottom of the 5th to tie the game 4-4 with Team California. There's a sharply hit ball, but just foul down the right field line. Batting is the relief pitcher. California just batting from the left-hand side, and that's ball 1. Evens the count 1-1. Barbarera batting. Very strong individual. Like he may be wearing a Schmedium jersey.
It's like a ball play.
I'll be wearing a Bush medium jersey if I look like him too. My goodness. They say third ball, 3-1 count. See if CJ can dial this in here.
To the mid, let's go.
And that will be ball 4 in the dirt as it skips off the plate. Christian Thompson asked for a new ball from the umpire. Bryant Wisdom comes to the mound just to calm down CJ and give him some encouragement. Great to see that from Bryant, from the shortstop. And it could have been Coach Miller called him out to go talk to the pitcher. And now we're set to play again. And that ball is laced into the right center gap. Nate Malone going back on it. Looks like it will plate a run with a stand-up double from Team California. California takes the lead back 5-4 after that stand-up double, RBI double into right center field. There's a ball. 1 to the ball 2 called by the umpire. Might have blinked right there. CJ comes set and delivers. Strike call on the inside. Same, looked like very similar to pitch that just got called the ball. And that's going to be a ball high in the zone. That's going to be ball 4. Good for Leon right there. He takes first base. Now we have entering. This is the starting pitcher for California, re-entering number 5 to hit. He reached first earlier in the game, and they subbed him out for a faster runner. get a ground ball right here, it'd be a good opportunity for a double play. Pretty good looking pitch there, but called low out of the zone. And that ball is fouled off. Backstop.
Yeah, this kid is a confident kid. You can tell in his body language. Which he expressed that while he was on the mound. Several strike. I know it.
And fouled that one off to the left hand.
That was a good hit.
Whoa. Pitch by CJ. Kind of got the batter fooled just a little bit. So we can come back here and hit him on a strike 3. Or a possible ground out double play. If I correctly, his last at bat, he hit a ball to shortstop, and we had an opportunity for a double play, but threw it away at first base. And there's a ball hit right hand by Tillman. He threw the ball away. Ball caroms all the way down off of the dugout. Is the second time that particular batter has put a ground ball into play and had an throw where he has gotten on base. Campbell had a really, really good job there. As I was saying, the runner that's now on second base, who was a starting pitcher in this game, has gotten on base twice today on bad throws by our infielders. He's been awfully lucky today. Might want to go buy a lottery ticket when he leaves the park today. But as we've said earlier, you cannot make mistakes against a really good team like Team California. They will make you pay. There's a ball off the plate.
All right. Best pitch, let's go. Right here. Have fun, let's go.
I'm struggling a little bit right now.
Good job.
There's a sharply hit ball. Almost caught the leg of third base coach for California National. He wanted no part of that, trying to glove it. California has scored 2 runs here in the top of the 6th inning, and got a swinging strikeout there. We will take that. Looked like that ball was elevated in the zone.
We will take it.
That will be our first out of the inning.
I was hoping you'd say second out.
It has been a long inning. I know.
I missed that first out.
I agree. Infield is in. California has scored 2 runs in this inning with 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Team Alabama. The time probably has expired. Oh, sharp hit ground ball past Bryant Wisdom. Will plate what looks like 2 runs, and the runner will move to second with the ball overthrown.
Oh, come on now. Okay.
That ball carries all the way to center field, and the batter comes all the way around from second to score to now plate 5 runs in the end. We'll take a 9-4 lead. Take a short break as there is a pitching change about to take place. Not sure who's coming to the mound yet. Looks like possibly Bryant Wisdom may be going to the plate, going to the mound to pitch. This game now, you just with one out, you just want to try and get out of this inning and get to bat, maybe get some of these runs back, possibly. It'll be a tall task of asking Team Alabama to try and score this many runs in one inning, but you never know what could happen. Bryant Wisdom comes to the mound to pitch. Get his warm-up pitches in. We'll take a short break.
Ground ball. Let your outfielder get set.
Oh, we've got Bryant Wisdom on the mound. First pitch for a ball. You have one out, nobody on base. Team California has plated 5 runs after Team Alabama came back and tied the ball game in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the foul ball. Even the count, 1-1. There's a ball lifted in the air. You got Moore going back for it and makes the play. Really nice play there by first baseman. Very athletic first baseman to get way back into the grass, get his body turned. Ball hung up just long enough. Really good job by Bryant Wisdom. Pitching to contact, getting that foul ball, or rather fly ball for an out. So we have 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. And that hit the batter in the back of the calf. So we have a runner on hit by pitch. Bryant decided he didn't want to pitch to him. Let's go ahead and put him on. There's a ball inside for a 1-0 count. Got a runner at first. 2 outs in the inning. Let's get this 3rd out, get off the field, and come in and get some good at bats. Ball in the dirt, 2-0 count. Ball is lifted to the right side, out of play. 2-1 count now. And that pitch was inside, off the plate. Got a 3-1 count for Bryant. Really like to see Bryant just attack the zone right here, pitch to contact, see if we can make a play behind him. There we go. Ball is popped, maybe still in play, and Christian Thompson got a late jump on it. Falls innocently to the ground. That gives us a full count, 3-2. Runner does go, and that ball is hit very well into right field, but Ross Christie is there to make the catch for the final out of the inning. So Bryant Wisdom, the shortstop, comes to the mound with very few warm-up pitches and records 2 outs in the 3 batters that he faced. But unfortunately, Team Alabama did give up 5 runs there in the top of the 6th inning, so they've got a rather large mountain to climb, but you just have to do it 1 batter at a time. We'll take a short break. Man. All right, now we have Bryant Wisdom finish us off there on the mound, and now Bryant Wisdom leads us off at the plate. Fouled sharply off. Back to the backstop.
Short enough, 5-2, short enough, straight to it.
0-2 count here on Bryant Wisdom. And a called strike 3. Brings Nate Malone to the plate with 1 out.
Let's go, Malone.
And that pitch is down and away.
80.
1-0 count.
Good job.
Again, down and away. 2-0 count for Nate Malone.
Patient.
There's a hit in the count. Oh,
Good low, but you're all right.
called strike. The catcher might have fooled him with his frame job there.
Ah, see it. Hey, let's do it with 2 right here.
Got a 2-2 count for Nate
Right
Malone.
here, believe. You been here before, believe.
Yeah, swinging strike 3. A little bit off the plate. Got Land Sharpless coming to the plate with 2 outs. That ball is fouled off, back to the right side. Nate falls behind early, 0-1 count. Another foul tip off the catcher. Got a piece of the catcher, it looks like, but he seems to be just fine. Umpire takes a slow walk out to just kind of burn a little bit of time and give the catcher a little bit of breathing time to work off that foul ball. Oh, 2 count for Land Sharpless. So he can stay alive here in the count. And that ball is lifted foul straight back behind us. Umpire has just let the scorekeeper know that he is completely out of balls. And that's going to be a ground ball hit to the second base backside. And he throws it away. Land is trying to make a slide into second base. First baseman had the ball carom perfectly off of the dugout and makes a good throw to get Land Sharpless at second base for the final out of the game. Team California wins 9-4 in this final pool play game for Team Alabama. Team California actually still has one more pool play game to go. They are 3-0. Team Alabama moves to 3-1, but hopefully headed to the championship bracket on Sunday, tomorrow. Don't know about game times, but most likely will be one of the earlier game times. The top 4 seeded teams get a bye, and everyone else plays, I believe, at 8:30 in the morning. But we'll check on that, let everybody know, but I believe it will be an 8:30 time. I'm checking the schedule as we speak so I can let everybody know before we sign off at what time the game will be in the morning. Let's see here. Get to the tournament page. Of course, we don't know who we will be playing, but pulling up the brackets now, the signal is very slow here at the Premier Baseball Park of America, of Texas, excuse me. Looks like the first game will actually be at 10:15 in the morning. Do not know our seeding yet, but should be playing at 10:15 in the morning. We'll have the 8 seed playing the 9, the 5 playing the 12, the 7 playing the 10, the 6 playing the 11, and then all the top 4 seeds get a bye in the first round. So the second games would start at approximately 12:30. Our first game tomorrow should be at 10:15 in the morning. We'll sign out and hope everyone has a blessed evening.
Yeah.